not even a podcast. I don't even know why you'd say it's a podcast. Adjustment of microphone. Check. We should do a sound check like they do on stage. Why has my microphone gone all floppy? It needs microphone Viagra. Viagra for microphones. It's all gone wrong. Is this entertaining? It's all my fucking wires are everywhere. Oh god, oh god, no. See, professionals get. See, you just. We can't have that. Professionals have this already before. No. Oh god, no. 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 Get rid of it. Make it go away. Make it go away. Make the wire go away. There we go, and that was 1 minute of fucking around. Welcome to the Haywood, It's Not a Podcast. And it's Friday night, and I've just spent a minute getting things ready that I should have done before I even pressed record. But I pressed record and then I did it. But fuck you in your perfect world, because it's just been one of those weeks again. This week. Oh my god. I don't know if you saw on the news. Oh my god, these are just... See, I love these. I drink a lot of this... Oh, it's not in focus. Yogi tea in my cunt mug. I said it out loud without any filter. See, we call these the cunt mugs. Because you see it's got the seed in the UNT. So when they're coming up for sale, they're either the green cunt mugs or the pink cunt mugs. So if you order one, and that's the whole point of this podcast, not a podcast, but is to show you some of the stuff that's come through this week that's going to go in the new store that's opening very soon. So if you order, you have to say whether you want a green or a pink cunt mug. I can't believe it just come out of my mouth. No filter this week. But I drink a lot of these yogi tea things that aren't in focus. And they've always got these little labels on the back. And this one says, live in your strength. Fucking man. What does that mean? Live in your strength. Didn't we do this last... Hang on a minute. We did this last week. Didn't we? Didn't we read out a yogi tea label? I'm having deja vu. I don't know whether we did or not. If it's a repeat, then I apologise. I need to come up with some original material. Now, I'm not having a beer tonight because we had a beer. I had 2 beers last night. I went out for dinner with my sister. Her name is Helena. She's very lovely. We went out for a bite to eat down to the local pub place where I normally go, and that was very nice. And we just went blah, 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 which is very lovely. Yes. What did I have to eat? I can't even remember. I was very stressed. I was fucking... It was... Just this week, my car's broken. It's got a suspension fault, so the suspension's locking, and then sometimes it kind of just goes into like a 30-mile-an-hour limp mode thing, and the MOT's due, so I need to get that in. I'm still having massive problems trying to get the website up and running. It's working brilliantly on desktop, but on mobile it's just not. We still haven't got the online store ready for that. I'm doing loads of PR thingies. And then my washing machine broke. And it's only like 8 months old, and it's got a load in it, and it just froze up, and it keeps coming up with lots of error messages. And one of them says you've got to drain it. So I found the little hosey thing, and I spent like an hour draining it, like just a trickle at a time with the mop on a tiled floor, just letting the mop soak it up and then squeezing it out, soak it up and squeeze it out. And that was one evening. And then I hoped that would fix it, and I put it back on. It's just jammed up. And then, of course, you've got the delight of going through AO.com, who excel at customer service. What the fuck do you want? Your washing machine's broke? Fuck off. That's literally what you get. We don't give a shit. Yeah, but it's... I'm not waving a knife around. That's to open up some parcels in a minute. Where's my pen? My pen! I said, it's under warranty. We still don't give a shit. And you've got to do all the work now. This is fucking nuts. You're going back to the retailer and you're saying, look, I bought all this money. I bought this washing machine from you for all this money and it's broke. And they're going, well, you've got to phone the manufacturer and you've got to arrange the engineer to come out and you've got to do all that and you've got to chase everything up. And now my twisty light's broken. Oh my days, it's this fucking week. And you've got to. And I'm trying to go, no, that's your job, isn't it? Is that, oh, that's too bright now. Fuck it, whatever. I'm half shadow. Fuck it, just fucking. Oh, no, it's all tangled up. Oh my days, it's all going wrong. You could cry. And then so then you're trying to phone up. I phoned up the manufacturer people, and I just got through to the most entitled call center graduate operative who didn't want to be there. He really didn't want to be there, and he was really making that known. That's making me. I don't like that. It's so bright. And he kept doing data protection checks on me, and it irritates me. I don't know. I'm turning into a grumpy old man. He kept doing data protection checks on me, and he wanted full name, date of birth, for a fucking washing machine. He wanted my full name, my date of birth, my email address, my telephone number, full address, postcode, the order number, the item number, the date I ordered it, and he kept going, and for data protection, can you tell me? And for data protection, can you tell me? And my irritation levels are going, and I always try and be polite, but sometimes it fails. And I didn't realise it was the last one, but he said, and what's your title? And I went, fuck, really? And that was it. I just said, that's all I said. I went, fuck, really? Like that. And he was like, well, if you're going to take that tone with me, I can't help you. You're going to have to phone back in. I went, no, you've just asked me like 20, 30 questions for data protection. I've quite clearly proven who I am. I'm sure your system doesn't come up with that many. It feels like you're being very pedantic. Can we just move on, please? Oh, God, he was triggered. He was the male equivalent of a Karen. He was very offended. And then I turned into a dick because he was triggering me. And then that didn't go well at all. And he kept saying, I need to know what your title is. And then I just fucking said it. I didn't mean to, and I'm not anti anything at all. It just came out my mouth. I went, Mrs. And it was just fucking silence on the other side. And all of a sudden I just thought, oh, why have I done that? And he's just come back and he went, that's not what it says. Oh, I'm gone. I can't help myself. I've gone, so are you telling me that I can't be Mrs. then? And he's just gone, no, I'm just saying that's not what it says for data protection. I said, well, it might have said Mr. then, but I can be Mrs. now. So let's move on. And he still wouldn't fucking have it. He wouldn't have it. In the end, I just went, for fuck's sake, it's Mr. And then I got told off for swearing. Oh, God, that was just, oh, dear God. And then, and then to calm down after that the engineers booked in like 15 fucking years, by which point the washing machine would have naturally disintegrated into the earth and ceased to exist anyway, and the Isle of Wight would have been washed away by all the floods that we've had. And after that, I thought, well, I should take a piece of my own advice and go out for a walk to calm down. And I'm not even exaggerating about this, because you sometimes hear these people tell these stories and you think it's like made up, isn't it? It's like the DJ stories. You know, when you're on listening to the radio and the radio DJ is so desperate to fill the gap between songs that they just come up with the most inane fucking stories ever. So while we're waiting for the next Miley Cyrus, my house burnt down and I rebuilt it. It's just fucking, that didn't happen. None of those things happened. But I went out for a walk and Deli was having a sniff and I had my headphones in, the little bud thingy-jiggies, and I was listening to classic FM because it's fucking I needed to go calm. And there was this dude. He was a big dude. He was big. He was older, quite a lot older, and he had a big coat on, and he was walking up the road talking to a woman, and it's a really wide pavement, and I'm just stood there with Deli, and I'm not that little. And he just fucking walked straight into me. Fucking full on. Poof. Oh my God. And then his he didn't even say sorry. He just went, ugh, and walked off. And I was like, oh God. Oh dear God. It's just something in the water. And talking of water, Have you all seen? I don't know if you've seen Ride on the Isle of Wight. This Ride on the news, man. That was really bad. The floods. We've had really bad floods with all this rain that's been coming down. It is bad. And the Esplanade where I live. So I live on a hill, and at the bottom of my hill there's the Esplanade. And back in pre-Victorian times, that was the seafront. That was the natural seafront. And the Victorians reclaimed a lot of land. And obviously with Victorian engineering, they did it very well. But then for many generations after, people didn't have the same level of thought and intelligence that the Victorians did with their engineering. And they've just kind of fucked it up massively again and again and again and again. And I think I'll probably get this wrong, but Ride's built on the hill. It's an old Victorian town, and it's expanding. Lots and lots of new houses come along, and they're all tapping into the existing Victorian sewage system, wastewater system that runs down the hill. And then unfortunately that wastewater goes out to sea, but when the tide comes in, the two meet, and there's nowhere for that water to go, and then it just goes and that's what happened. It was biblical to the point I've never seen before. You know, when you keep hearing about climate change and floods, and you keep seeing these places all over the world, and you're kind of going, shit, wow, oh my God. Bottom of my road, there it was. People's houses were flooded. There was a £5 million flood defence scheme that just failed, didn't do a thing. So there's pubs and houses, and people's like homes have been ruined from that. That's really bad. That's really, really bad. And there should be culpability. There should be somebody held to account for that, but there never is. Never. Not with Grenfell, not with any of those things. And we should hold people to account for that. People should get arrested, and people should be prosecuted for that kind of shit. So that's been my week. And then no, fuck you, hang on, wait, I'm still moaning. And then I got back from my decompression walk, which wasn't a decompression walk at all. And I thought, okay, I'm not doing any more work today because I'm clearly antagonising everybody around me. I'll go for a run on my treadmill because I've got a treadmill. I've got a little TV in front of it. And so what I do is I do running, then I jump off, do push-ups, jump back on, do running, jump off, do push-ups, and I do that until I'm absolutely exhausted and all the bad energy's gone and I feel much better. And I get on my treadmill, got everything set up, and I start running, and I'm like, I can smell burning. And I'm going out my little log cabin thing that I put in during COVID. It's not a log cabin, it's a tiny little shed. It's just big enough for a treadmill and some other bits. And I'm walking around the garden going, I can smell burning. Someone's having a fire, but it smells chemically. It smells like rubber or metal or something. Don't know. Fuck it. I get back on my treadmill. And it's the fucking treadmill. The motor's burnt out. I'm like, oh no. And I'm going, no, wait. Hang on a minute. Hang on, these things normally come with at least a 3-year warranty. So I phoned the manufacturer. I phoned the retailer. I phoned the retailer who I bought it from. And there's Krusty, hello buddy. Hello bum bum. You're a good boy. Come round here. No, he's not going to come round here. And the warranty expired like a month ago. It just expired. And the lady on the phone's going, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I think I didn't argue. I think I just sounded defeated. I was like, really? A month? Really? Just a month, is it? Can you not honour that? Would you not honour that? Because it's just a month. And she's going, no, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And I kind of tried to. I didn't even have the heart to argue. I just kind of went, okay. So there's nothing you can do then. She's going, no, I'm really sorry. And she said, do you want me to forward? I'll forward you the invoice and the contact details for the manufacturer. And I went, well, there's no point, is there? And I was really defeated. You know when you just kind of like, But she did, bless her. I don't know her name. But she works for Fitness Superstore and she was awesome. And she did. She forwarded it to me, and in the email she went, this is the invoice, just give them a call, give them an email, there might be something they can do to help. And I just forwarded it, I went, my treadmill's broken, the motor's burnt out, that was it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And they replied and said, we offer a lifetime warranty on the motor. We will get the motor out to an engineer, and an engineer will come and fit it. See? She had good karma. And I hope that karma goes all the way back. Do you know, I need to write an email in and say how good she was. Yes, I'll do that. Yes. because behaviour breeds behaviour, doesn't it? So I should do that. She was very lovely. So that means the treadmill will get fixed, but it's going to take a couple of weeks. The washing machine's going to take at least 10 days. I've got masses of washing to do because I do loads of exercise and I sweat like crazy when I exercise, and it's really muggy, and I'm always walking the dogs and I'm going through tops. I even hand wash them in the bath and then wringing them all out, and then I think, well, then bloody hell, I'm going to dry them, because it's in that time of year, isn't it, when it's too cold to not put the heating on, but it's too hot to put the heating on. So, oh, fuck me, listen to me moaning. Just tell me to shut up. Next, if I start moaning again, just tell me to shut up. I will stop. Let's be positive. Let's look at positive things. We've got some stuff has come through because I'm reopening the online store, and that's going to be groovy and cool. And I've been ordering lots of stuff, and I love doing it. It's one of my favourite things to do. I go on to the design website because I just buy everything through Vistaprint, and I know people go, oh, you can get it cheaper elsewhere, but they're really good and they get brilliant customer service, and I really like them, and they're always really helpful when you phone them up, and they send it quickly, and normally this stuff's quite good. It's all right, he says, hopefully. So some of it's here, but I want to show you this. I was thinking, what can I do? Because I did a thing on Facebook recently where I said, have you got any ideas? Have people got any ideas for stock to put in the online store? What would you like to see? And there were a lot of there were a lot of people that said, the Code series, World Ship Humility, what can you do for that? And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. So I've got the covers. All right. And the Undead's got just masses, oodles of artwork for the Undead. And I'm thinking the Code, the World Ship Humility, I've got the 3 covers. And then someone mentioned stick figures. I was like, oh, okay. And that kind of planted a seed in my head. So I sat down a couple of nights ago. I think it was the same night that all that crazy shit happened. I sat on the sofa downstairs and I drew this and just with a pen. And it is a whole page of A4 all about the Alphas and the Alpharists from the Code series. So you can see there's like Crazy Yassie, Wild Yassie, Pretty Boy Sam is that one there. There's Clara, there's Sven the Pipe, and lots of characters. That older dude in the middle there is Eric the Rose. And so I drew that with lots of different characters and different little things, and then I photographed it, took it on Photoshop, took the background off, made the drawings a little bit clearer, and hopefully some of this stock will have those pictures on there. But I'm definitely getting posters made. So the store, let's have a look. So, and I thought, because of the cost of living crisis, oh no, look at those. Oh, that's a shame. Because of the cost of living crisis, I thought, let's try and get something that's cheaper for people that's more affordable. And I ordered some pens. Oh, but I'm a dick. I fucked it up. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm going to even need to put my glasses on. Oh no, look. I ordered, oh, such an idiot. See, I've been distracted this week. See, that big drawing there, I thought in my head, I'll put that on a pen. That'll work. And of course, it's too tiny to work on a pen. You can't see any detail because it's such a big, detailed image and the pen's too small. And you need like proper laser sight to see. They're not that bad, actually. They're not that bad. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I've got 2 big bags of pens. Alpha Code pens. So that's good. What else are we going to have in here? So this is why we had that little knife. I hate these little knives. I think they're... Ugh. The policeman in me is like, oh, I can't stand them. I don't like them. Little box cutter knives, whatever they are. Oh, okay. So this one we've got some new pink cunt mugs. We got some of those because they always sell really well. People seem to like those a lot. So we've got lots of those. We've got lots of those. What else have we got in here? Pink. It's another pink one. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Okay, so this one is this is a green cunt mug. Dude, I love it. It just makes me happy. I didn't even do it on purpose. It was an accident. It came out like that. So we got some green undead mugs, pink undead mugs. That's about it for the undead mugs. I previously made loads of blinky ones and other stuff, but it gets quite confusing and it will just end up having stock everywhere. Oh, let's have a first look at this. I'm going to take an apprehensive sip of my tea from my own pink cunt mug. Hang on a second. But at least I won't be burping tonight with drinking beer, he says, and then promptly burps again probably. So let's... Oh, okay. Oh, no, I really like that. Oh, no, I do like that. So this is a World Trip Humility Code mug with that drawing. But you see, I took the background of the paper and I put that drawing onto one side and then onto the other side. So that's the Alpha Code mugs. And I was thinking, I did try and wrap the image all the way around it, but A4 doesn't fit to it, and you have to manipulate the images and the sizes, and I'm quite good at it, but I'm not a graphic designer. But I like it. I like that. I did have a red border around it, but I was showing my friend Hannah, and we decided to. I was sending her lots of pictures of the designs, and we decided to take the red frame off. And it's not. Oh, did it focus? Yeah, there we go. Oh no, don't focus on me. Focus on the mug. There you go. That mug. Yay, that's better. You can see it. Yay! So they're going to be up for sale. Oh, I got it wrong. I like those. I'm pleased with those. So that's good. We've got those mugs. I think that might be it for mugs, because we just got lots and lots of them. Yeah, that is pink and green and Alpha cut mugs. I don't think anything else in here. I don't think. Oh, no, there are. I've got extracted mugs in the room next door. There's a load of stock in there, and there's some extracted mugs. I can't show you right now because they're right at the bottom of everything else. So there will be extracted mugs, undead mugs, and the Alpha Code mugs with that artwork on it, and then I'm going to be doing signed books. So it will be, you can get a signed copy of Delio. And this is a smaller one, so that's less. This is obviously going to be cheaper, much cheaper, because it's small and thin, and postage will be a lot easier, and it's a much simpler product to handle in terms of cost, because it's only fair to be aware of the cost of living crisis. And you know, for instance, somebody buying a first 7 days or a copy of Delio, they got to pay postage on that, and it's not cheap. It all works out, and that price builds up. So the Camping Shop's a nice thin one, and I love this story. I've designed this new cover for it, front and back, new paperback. That's all done by me, and it will be signed. And I nearly always put like a stick figure thingy in it, and I really like that little story. And I narrated that onto YouTube and put it out for free, and that's doing really well. People seem to be enjoying that. I don't know about this one. I love this cover, you see. Blood at the premiere. So I might get just a few of these to have, just in case anybody wants one. So that's with Henrietta Swallow. I love that little story. So we've got that. We've got some of those. We're going to have some ATCD, A Town Called Discovery. So that's really cool. And I'm always hopeful about A Town Called Discovery. I'm always hopeful. This gets a lot of this after Extracted. So Extracted was optioned for a movie, and then that didn't happen because COVID kicked in, and then the option expired, and it's very expensive to make high concept sci-fi like that, so it didn't happen. And then some other people have taken it on they want to adapt it into a TV series, but again they're trying to navigate all the strikes that are going on in America, so that's hard. Fingers crossed, touch wood, it will happen one day with Extracted. It certainly gets enough attention. But after Extracted, this is the one that gets the most attention because it's so offbeat. It's just crazy nuts. And every few months, I'll get a proper serious production company approach me going, have you still got the rights for that? I don't know, yeah. There's a really cool scriptwriter, Barnett, woo, dude in LA who adapted it into an awesome treatment for a TV series. Oh my god, it's just amazing. It's so cool. So if anybody ends up watching this and they need to get in touch, because that was brilliant. That was absolutely phenomenal what they've done, what they did with that. And then we got another producer involved who said he was interested. And then just this week, someone else approached me, another big movie company approached me and said they're interested. And then someone else asked me a little while ago about the rights for it. So it's always there. It's always just teetering. And it never goes away because it is such an outlandish, outrageous, unique story. And I'm absolutely in love with it. And I want to adapt it and do much, much more with it. But I'm very conscious of trying to take that on and turning that into a big series whilst also managing the undead. So you got to weigh that all up. Then there will be signed copies of Fiction Now, which comes out 16th of November. That's a lot more mainstream of my work. It's not anywhere near as violent and as outrageous as A Town Called Discovery. It's a bit more mainstream. I kind of tailored things back just a little bit, just to see what would happen if I eased back on the absolute graphic violence that I sometimes put in things. But I love it. It's still very funny. And then there'll be signed copies of Fiction Now and signed copies of The World Ship Humility. And you can buy just that one or the trilogy, the Code trilogy, all 3 books together. But that'd be big. That'd be kind of big and heavy and weighty, and it'll cost a bit of money to send. And then 4 Worlds of Bertie Cavendish. And again, I love this book. I love writing from Bertie. Love it. So and plus there'll also be The Undead, The First 7 Days, Extracted, and the Extracted trilogy. You can buy those all signed, and they'll be sent out. And then these went last time. These sold out really quickly. So I took the cover. I'm sure you've seen these before. So I took the cover that I made for Blood at the Premiere because I loved this image. And then I adapted it and turned it into a general poster. I keep whacking the microphone for the undead. And I just think that's a brilliant poster. I just love it. I love the contrast between the red and the cream. So we've got that poster, and then on top of that, they haven't come yet, but you can get. Move the microphone. So that. You can buy that as a poster, The Undead, but without the wording of the first 7 days on it. So you can buy that one as a poster. A4 this time. Last time I sold them bigger, but the packaging's hard and it's difficult to post them at the post office, and the post people get really pissy. So I just thought A4, and that's what I've got in my frames, all A4 mostly, and they look really nice. And the cost of frames, when you go up from A4, rises quite a lot, and I'm conscious of that as well. So I thought, okay, let's keep them to A4. And I'll sign those so they can be signed. And then what I'm really, really, really pleased for is that we've got that going onto a poster as well, but with a red border and like a yellow kind of glow to some of these figures. But it looks lovely. It looks really, really nice. So that will be an A4 poster as well. And I think that could be... I really like that. Some people might think it's shit because it's not slick artwork, but I just like the stick figure nature of it. So that's that. That's what we've got. Lots of signed books, signed posters. People were saying things like key rings, and you can get stuff like that, but it's the minimum order quantity. You've got to order like 250 sometimes to get, and yeah, 250. And that's too many for me. I don't want to have that kind of level of stock here, and it's too onerous. And there's lots of other things they do, and lots of other people coming up with suggestions like hoodies and t-shirts. Selling t-shirts last time was problematic because of the sizes, and the t-shirt quality I bought I wasn't entirely happy with, so I want to try and get the quality a bit better, as in terms of not the image but the actual material itself. But again, you're weighing it up between getting the right, keeping the cost as low as possible, and getting the right quality product. Yeah, so that's going on, and I've put some adverts out for an assistant, admin person to help me with the online orders and answer emails, and because I am flippity drowning at the moment in work, so it's time to get someone to take someone on and help out. So I've put an advert out for someone part-time to jump in and help. So that would be cool. So yeah, so it's all going on. But I'm really excited. I just wanted to show you first about the new items for the store. And when all the rest of it turns up and more items are added, I'll show you and we'll get it all ready. But I don't know when. And I don't know when it will be open. I think the website is meant to be live by the 31st of October. And then hopefully I can get some items straight on the online store. It'll be very basic store. Just some boxes with items on there, and you just click, add it to a cart. I can probably only use something like Stripe as a payment method, so that would be like Visa, MasterCard. Again, I just can't go for complex systems because I'm not a big enough retailer. I just can't. And it's the processes you have to implement behind the scenes to do all that. You've got to open accounts with everybody. I was using PayPal, I think, when I've done orders before, and there's a lot of people that won't use PayPal. So you've got to try and come up with something that's as inclusive to everybody as possible, while also following the path of least resistance. So that hopefully a couple of days after the 31st we'll get some items on, and that gives time for Christmas to get some orders in, because I get emails constantly about merchandise, signed books and stuff like that. So I'm very conscious of it, and I want to sell stuff, but it's all going to hinge on finding an assistant, because I can't dedicate the time to package it all up and take it to the post office and have people walking into me while I'm picking fights and getting antagonistic and being a baldy twat to everybody. Can you believe that? What's your title? Mrs. He walked into that though. Oh my God, he walked into that. He didn't know what to say. You could just hear him. But it's just stupid point scoring, isn't it? But there we go. At least my home isn't flooded. I might have had a few run-ins with a few dickheads, and I've probably been chief dickhead out of all of them, and if I have been a dickhead to anyone, I can only apologise. But there we go. I don't know. I'm gonna go and drink some herbal yogi tea and live in my strength. Yes. But yes, the store will be open on the 31st. Fictionland is now up for pre-order on Kindle and Audible, so that's super exciting. You can pre-order the audio now for a credit. Geffen Anthony's narrating. It's going to be amazing. I've heard chunks of it. Oh my God, I can't wait to listen to the full audio of that. Yeah, I think I've got some BBC radio interviews coming up soon, so I'll put links out for those. So there's a lot going on, and I'm still doing the writer tip thingamajiggities videos. They're doing really well. So it's full on, very busy, but it's all very good. I just want my treadmill fixed so I can have my little decompression runs. That would be nice. But anyway, that's enough. I will go now and drink some tea and give Deli a big cuddle. She hasn't come up tonight because she's still in nesting mode, so she's downstairs with all her little cuddly toys wrapped around her. Bless her. I need to try and ease her out of it. It's been going on for a bit too long, but I don't know I'm hoping it will just end on its own naturally. But yeah, it's upsetting her now, and I'm thinking, okay, I need to research this and work out a way to. I need an exit strategy for her without causing her more distress. So I'm going to go and research that. And if you've got any tips, if a dog, she's a beautiful 2-year-old German Shepherd with a little bit of Australian Shepherd in her, so she's got a very strong herding instinct. She's very passive. She's very loving towards people and children and dogs. She's got a very strong motherly instinct. She's having a phantom pregnancy. She's nesting, and she's devoting a lot of time to it now. And it's been going on for a while. And I'm thinking, I need to kind of bring out of this, but I don't know how. So if you've got any tips or anything, do let me know. That will be really super helpful, without patronising me or asking me to go through data protection. What's the title? Fuck off. Oh my god, you can't even swear anymore though, can you? I wasn't even swearing at him, you just swear conversationally, don't you? Yeah, for fuck's sake. God. Anyway, so there we go. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you've had a nice week and you haven't been flooded or anything truly too terrible has happened to you. And yes, so much love.